Hi, my name is Brandy, and I'm here to show how I do my dread extensions. I've had these in for about 2 weeks now. It's my third time doing them, and this is how long they are. So they come right here, and I'm going to show how I've done these. Kind of just showing you the ends because I've got many people asking me how I've done my dread extensions. You know, how easy is it? Oh my gosh, you've done it yourself. They look great. So I'm here to tell you how I did them, show you how I did them, and hopefully this can help you. You know, dread extensions, well, right now I live in Atlanta. Dread extensions are very expensive, and I wanted to get them, but I didn't have the money to do it. YouTube taught me a lot, so I'm pretty sure this is a tool that can definitely help you out as well. I've got many questions, so along the way I'll answer, kind of explain in depth everything I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And, you know, if you have any questions, please comment in the section below, and let's just get to it. Okay, so we're going to start with sectioning off a piece of hair. This is one that I had to redo over, so this is my hair here. I'm going to take a piece of Kanekalon, whatever you say. It's going to take this piece here. So with the braiding hair, you're not going to start from the root. You're going to start from probably the middle, close to the end. And I kind of do it like this. You know, use my hair as the third strand of it. Braid it down. And what this is to extend it to how long.
Unfortunately, my webcam, my digital camera is acting janky, so I'm going to do this on the webcam. Hopefully you can see. So this is where I left off, where this is where I started the braiding hair, and I went down low. Now I did not cut off the ends of the braiding hair, and I'll show you why in a minute. So I'm going to take the strand of Marley hair. With this, don't cut it. See, when you do the braiding hair, you know, usually cut it down the middle. That you can do, but the Marley hair, do not cut it. If you're going to do them long, don't cut it. You can, but it makes it a lot more difficult to try to blend both strands, you know, do two different strands of hair. If you're doing color, you can do it. I mean, it's more so practice anyway, but anyway. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to start at the root this time. Now with this, you're going to take like, probably like this much, okay, like that much, and you're going to put this end where I'm holding it at the root. So put it like this, and then you're going to start to wrap it. Now with that little piece of hair being on the other side, you're helping this twist stay secure. And what you're going to do is you're just going to wrap it all the way down, and make sure that you're wrapping the hair fully around. And the reason why I did not braid the braid extra thick or trying to be extra pretty is because it's going to be under here anyway. You just wanted something to wrap this around. You're not going to see the braid, you're not going to see your hair, you know, don't worry about it. The further down you get, the easier it's going to get. So don't worry about it looking perfect. It is a dread. You don't want it to be perfect. It's kind of weird. Yeah. And don't worry, all dreads aren't the same size either. So if one dread you have is fat and one is like, you know, it's probably smaller, it doesn't really matter. I think all of mine are different lengths when I think about it. Different sizes, not lengths. Mine are roughly around the same length. They're not all, you know, the same cuts and everything. So I'm almost at the bottom. And again, this takes practice. I've done this a couple times, so I'm a little fast with the wrapping. So what I like to do, set it up for you, is just try to measure out where it's going to fall at. So I'm going to take these down and kind of eyeball it. I'm going to take one that's closer to the front of my head. So, okay, I'm going to wrap just a little bit. And this is why I keep this part on. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here. Now I have this much left. Let me pause this way. Okay, like this much strand left of this body here. So what I'm going to do is start to wrap back up. Just like this. And I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to hold it. So it's going to look like that. This is the end, see? So I'm just putting my lighter. So I'm going to take the lighter and I'm going to singe that bottom part to keep that wrap together. I'm going to singe where it stops at. And singe also where I stopped at. So now that bottom is singed off, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the remaining bits. Let me see if you can see. I'm going to cut the remaining bit of the braiding hair off. I'm going to stick it right there. And this is the end of the dread. Please don't let go yet. It might unravel. Pretty sure it will unravel. But that's what the end is going to look like. So it's not extra pointy. So this is for excess hair down there. Next step, I want to take a damp rag like this, and I'm going to lay it over the dread. I'm going to start at the top where the root is, more down. This is where your flat iron comes in. This is going to help singe it. You do not want to use a lighter on the whole thing because it kind of gets sticky. Like, you know how the ends of your braids pick up cotton and it sits on them. You don't want that on your entire head because they're already going to stick together. Like, there's times where I have to separate them. You know, that's how it is. But you're going to take it from the top. I'm just going to sit that on there. And you're going to let that steam, you know, penetrate, kind of melt down the wrapping so that it sticks together. And trust me, this is probably the best method I've done. And I've always done it. It takes a long time, especially when you have a long hair, but it's worth it because it's not going anywhere. And I love these. Method. So that's basically what I'm going to do. And usually the best way to know when to move on to the next part is when you hear it stop sizzling. Yes, it takes a while. All depends on how much water you put to it. Make sure that it's wet. Like right now, it's a little damp. It's not really that wet. But you want to make sure that you're singeing it. And once you singe it, trust me, it stays. I'm going to show you one of mine. I think it was the best singe I ever did in the front. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Also, when it comes to, you don't have to make, like I said, don't have to be perfect. You don't have to part your hair with a comb because I don't use a comb. You know exactly what's in the list of materials you'll need. I don't use comb. Also, a question that I got also was, can you retwist your own hair with the dreads? And the answer is yes. And this past weekend I got the samples of the Mango and Lime locking gel. Let's up a little bit. Well, a lot here. This is the mango. This is the regular formula and mango. So the front, like, of course I had it in for a while, and the front of my hair was looking a little raggedy, so I decided to retwist, and I used this, and it's amazing. As you can see, that's my hair. Hold on. Okay, my hair, and then right here is the dread extension. So you can lock them in together. You can obviously see the difference, but when they're up, you really can't tell that these are mine. Especially now that the new growth has come in, and it actually looks better with new growth. You know, retwisted. Of course, you know, my hair's not gonna dread. If I wanted to dread my hair with these, I could. It's an option, but I'm not. I like change. As you will eventually see, I change my hair a lot. So let's see. So this is the finished singeing, and this is the end result. I can let it go. And what you want a dread that's flexible. You do not want something that's stiff. I've seen so many dread extensions in my mind that are stiff. It's just bad. Sometimes I do go back though and also singe a little bit of the excess hair off. You don't want to singe too much. Just want to make sure that this isn't going anywhere. Don't cinch too much, because when your dreads stick together, like for example, sometimes when I let it out, they stick together, and it's really bad. But yeah, so I kind of want you to see. Ooh, the front parting is a little bit boxy because I want the front to look presentable, but the back is just really, I felt it out and kind of did like that, like, you know, my finger parts. But this is what it looks like in the back. And with this one, I was a little bit more adventurous with the colors. This bright blonde color, and this is what you can see in my shirt. It's more of a burgundy. So when I first did it, I was like, oh crap, that's not what I want. It's not the look I'm going for. But everybody told me that the colors go together, and I kind of mixed it in with a 4 M1B3 50, a 33, and a 4, and something else, and 30. I think that's what it is. I just did a lot of colors in here. It's like 4 different colors in here. Trying to think of any questions. Does it matter what color the Kankalon hair is? No, it doesn't. But you might want to go with a darker color, something similar to your hair color, or the color of the dread that, you know, the color of the Marley hair you're going to be using. You don't want to go too bold, because if in the event you wrap it wrong and the braid is showing, let it look seamless. Don't let it look like, okay, you have blonde hair underneath some black hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it look more natural as possible. You know, some people do have braids under, you know, as far as starting their dreads, they had braids somewhere, so it wouldn't be unnatural. It wouldn't be, you know, different. It would be weird. So just think of it like that. Flat iron. The flat iron that I'm using is an old flat iron. You can kind of see how the ceramic plate is kind of chipped. So don't use your extra good flat iron. If you have something that's old, something broke down, I would suggest that. But you can also use it. I don't think a wet rag would damage the flat iron. I don't think so. I don't think it would damage it, but that's what I use. And if anybody just asks, Kankalon hair, how many packs? Kankalon hair, I would say maybe 3 at the most. Me, I got 3 because my local beauty supply store has a 3 for $5. So why not get 3? You know, whatever. I had some extra Kankalon hair too left over, so I'll say probably 3 packs. Also think about when you want to retouch up. So you could probably want to get something a little extra. Marley hair, you might want to get probably 6 to 8 packs. Because with the Marley hair, unlike the braiding hair, you're not going to cut it in half. You're going to use each strand. And I will definitely try to make this video over to help you a lot more. Because I really want you to see more in detail of how I do it, because I have people that always ask me how I'm doing this. And really? That's how you do it? Like at work, I had to demonstrate on a straw, and that's how it's fun. But I really want to make sure that everybody understands how it's done, and you can do it yourself. And like I said, there's many methods on how to do it. I kind of combine different methods that I've seen from different people, and I've experimented on myself. Why not? I'm not paying for it. I have a lot of extra hair left over from a while back. You know, I haven't used braiding hair or Marley hair in a very long time. I'm still trying to experiment on how to do, you know, different styles. So, yeah. So if you have any questions, like I said, comment down in the comment section below. Like this video, share it. Let me know if there's something else you want to see. Let me know different styles, let me know different things like that. Yeah. So you guys have a great day.